Fantastic news, Paul. You very well deserved.
Thank you, my friend. Good attitude.
Yeah. As I am an enthusiastic cyclist, what is the best way to recover my quads, glutes and calves after an endurance ride, 50+ miles?
I guess obviously like number one is your diet, so but you'll already have that alkalinity thing going on. Foam rolling, that kind of thing, or like a sports massage. I'll tell you what you could try. There's a new cryotherapy place on Yarmouth Road in Norwich. You might have seen I did a live stream from there on my Facebook page. If you mention me, I think I get 20% of the sales, so I'd go there.
How's your back been since they did that session on you?
Yeah, I definitely got some benefit for a time.
They seem to have a few sessions on it, didn't they? But
yeah,
that's really awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, it's meant to speed recovery. Link in the description.
Luke Plea says, I notice you love your beans. Do you have any concerns about phytic acid?
Yeah, my concern about phytates is if I don't get enough. So the concerns come from a series of studies on puppies from 1949, which showed it like weakened their bones, but more recent studies on humans showed it strengthens the bones, and it also it's a real powerful antioxidant. It really helps to detoxify hydroxyl radicals, which are really like nasty. A lot of health authorities actually calling for it to be, become a vitamin, named as a vitamin, because we have troubles when we don't have enough in our system. The level in our system rises with intake, and it alleviates these different symptoms and stuff. Really like anti-cancer. Like Dr. Gregor loves it.
He's also saying, have you thought about somehow adding natto or tempeh to your diet, as they have a good amount of calories with a good ratio of protein to carbs?
Yeah, not really considered them, but not sure why. Maybe you'll look into it. Good question. Anita
Dougal, any tips for sorry, I don't know. Any tips for reducing bloating on a vegan diet?
Eat whole foods, like ease into the legumes if you're not used to them. Maybe if you come from a past of not so great eating, or maybe drinking alcohol or excess coffee, even fluoride in your water apparently, you can have leaky gut syndrome, where then larger like protein particles can seep into your bloodstream and then cause problems. So a strategy for alleviating that is 1,000 milligrams of quercetin, 1,000 milligrams of glutamine twice a day for 6 weeks, and then avoiding those nasties which I just mentioned. Yeah, so the lining of your colon is like 50 millionths of a meter thick, so it's thinner than a piece of tissue paper, one cell. So you can imagine, like, it's easy for holes to appear.
But quick for it to be repaired if you put just the right stuff in and not the bad stuff.
What she said.
Oh, I know something. Katie Only Love says, well done, Paul. When I think of a good question, I will come back.
This was a few days ago. You never came back. Anyway, we'll see you at Legoland.
Yeah. Then you can ask us what you want.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh yeah, that's something. So so that was Jojo's mum, vegan geezer fame. So we're doing a meet-up at Box Park, Shoreditch, this coming Saturday, 2 PM onwards. Come and see us, vegan geezer and family.
Everyone's welcome.
Hench, Herbivore and Finding Gemma. Come and have food and chill out.
Yeah.
And celebrate little Jojo's 6th birthday. Yeah. How cool.
Joe Hillier says, can too many healthy fats be bad for our health? I eat around 3,200 calories a day and take in around 90 grams of fat from nuts, seeds, avocado. Keeps me fuller longer.
Some people really say above 10% of your calories from fat, even if it's good fat, so it can lead to problems. I know I keep mentioning him, but Dr. Gregor's my sort of go-to guy, and he kind of says not to worry if it's good fats. But having read How Not to Die about 1 million times, I can see that he kind of promotes lots of carbs, and he only says like you need a tablespoon of flax seeds and like 1/4 cup of nuts. Well, he's not saying you can't eat more than that, but he's saying, no, that's like the sort of portion, and then 3 portions of whole grains, like this much beans, like all these different fruits, a crucifer, a couple of other greens, some other vegetables. He really talks a lot of high carbohydrate food. I think the most nutrition is in the carbohydrate rich food, so I'm going to keep to no more than about 15% of my calories from fats, but I'm not going to worry about going over 10%.
Oh, it's another name I can't say. Jericaholic Goatface says, why are you such a hunk? It's true. Also, how do I get motivation for working out?
I didn't know what to say to that. How do you get motivation? I don't think you can like really manufacture things. Like you either want them or you don't. I don't know, maybe take on an event like a bodybuilding show, or you know, something to work towards, and then like the limelight's going to be on you, or
a greater cause.
If you, yeah, if you're trying to promote veganism and you look banging, you know, Activism. There's been people contacting me from that I've known for years, had no interest in the vegan thing whatsoever, just saying, Paul, tell me what to eat and I'll eat it because I want my abs to look like yours, you know?
Yeah.
It is a form of activism. So yeah, a higher cause or a goal, or
get a training partner who's more focused and dedicated than you are, so
yeah.
You'd be holding them back if you don't.
But at the end of the day, it's not for everyone. If it's not for you, like, don't force it, you know? If you force it, a fart might come out.
If they're forcing it, maybe they've not found the right sort of workout that inspires them, is that?
Yeah, find something you enjoy. Yeah, that's a good one.
I was helpful. Tarmac Surfers, congratulations.
He's a Norwich lad.
Oh, nice. Avoid salt as much as possible, as I know it's bad. Being honest, I don't really know why it is bad. Oh, could you go into the details about why we should avoid it?
So the main thing that people, oh, and hi by the way, and thanks. So the main thing that springs to people's mind is really raises blood pressure. It draws more water into the veins, and high blood pressure is the #1 like risk factor for an early death. However, like I had none of that going on. My systolic was near 100, like really low, and I was banging in a fair bit of salt. And then I learned about hardening of the arteries. So when we eat and everything then hits the bloodstream, we have oxidative stress taking place on the inside of the blood vessels. There's an antioxidant called superoxide dismutase, which is extremely powerful. It can extinguish 1 million free radicals a second. And sodium actually blunts that. And there we go, then you're getting damage to the arteries. That's the sciencey bit. Did you just throw something at me?
No.
What happened?
I don't know. Watch your back, you'll see.
I'll watch you back.
Suki Snake says, I know you have had a supernatural experience, but have you ever seen a UFO?
Yeah, I mean, it's a UFO if you don't know what it was, isn't it? But if it's a spaceship or not, I don't know. It was weird. So one time I was at a bar, I was working as a doorman at a bar at a place called Riverside in Norwich, and there's myself and my friend Dean, and there was no one else about. It was really sort of like Tuesday night or something ridiculous, and we saw like orange orb, and it was like really like vectoring around like don't know, like almost like a sort of fly really, high up in the sky. It was really weird, and we just, I don't know, I thought that, didn't know what else that could be really. And then sometime later I was standing at Mercy nightclub on Prince of Wales Road, and the whole street saw the same thing. I was really shocked, and yeah, people were baffled. Was it in the newspaper? I think it was in the newspaper as well. Right. Yeah, nobody knows.
Rusty Richardson is asking what's wrong with your toenails and why don't you cut them?
Yeah, I saw that. And I didn't know. I don't know, it was perspectives, isn't it? From my perspective, like, I wouldn't speak like that to someone because from my perspective here now, that feels like an attack. But I wanted to ask you because it's easy to take people wrong and your perspectives are a crazy thing. I wanted to get your perspective on that and see whether I was being mad.
No, yes.
Is there a good way to take that?
No, I don't think there is.
No.
No, I mean, as in, like, if you wanted to tell someone that, I don't know what would be a good way of saying it, and I don't know why you'd want to say it because it's their choice how they have their toenails. I don't think your toenails are long though. I don't know.
Perspectives.
It's confused me, so I'm not sure about that one.
If there was anything wrong with my toenails, I did drop a weights bench on my left big toe, and the nail's fallen off a couple of times, so it's a bit like manky. But the bench had like a cross piece between the two sort of feet, which I'd forgotten. Yeah, I dropped it on my foot. I was mid-training. I actually finished my workout. I went and did calf raises, believe it or not. And I just kept thinking, this has got to stop hurting in a minute. This is really weird. And yeah, broken my toe. As for like, you're supposed to do something, like, I like to be my own authority. Like, I'll do something like when I want to. I don't need someone to tell me like what to do.
Yeah. I guess I might invite you to consider, why did you need him to know that, or to do that? I don't know,
but in some cultures, like in Thailand, like people will say to you like, why are you so fat, and like that's not considered rude there. And like, you know, maybe he's Thai.
Maybe to him he thinks he's given you a suggestion of something that could be an improvement to you in some way. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to take it badly, so thanks for your perspective.
Thanks for your concern.
He's washing his little twinses. Yes, I said twinses.